Hello, friends, and welcome back. This is going to be my contest entry to the Geek Legion of Doom um, channel's entry for his 15,000 subscribers and more now. But if you haven't seen the Geek Legion of Doom, it's run by my good friend Leo, and he does a lot of good reviews and stuff like that. Really good reviews. He gets in depth, tells you what he likes about the movie, what he dislikes about the movie, explains the movie real good. So if you ever find a movie that you don't know that much about, you can go to his channel and kind of find that movie on there, and he'll explain it to you pretty good. Does a really good job, like I said, tells his likes and his dislikes about the movie, but does a really good job on it. And he just has a couple questions on there. Has some really good prizes you can win. So I figured I'd enter this contest because Leo's a good friend of mine, and he does a really good job on everything he does. But the first question is, what is a movie that he could review on his channel? And this is the one that I would recommend him review: Silent Night, Bloody Night. This one's from 1972. It's a sort of a slasher movie. It was made in 72 and then maybe released in 74. So it's actually made before Black Christmas. So, and it's sort of the same. It's got a little bit of the same kind of feel as Black Christmas. It's kind of a creepy house and just a person going around killing the people one by one. Then it's got some creepy phone calls and just everything's in the shadows. You can't see the killer and all that. It's just a really cool movie. I really like it. Like I said, it's an older movie, so it's a little bit slow, but hopefully Leo will like it. But like I said, just give your honest review if you review this one, Leo, because I really like it. But I think you would too if you kind of like those old slasher movies. But like I said, it's just never. The reason I want this one to be reviewed is it's just one of those movies I really enjoy, but it's never had a really good release. It's always been like the second tier release, like, it's been with a bunch of other movies. It's like I wish this would be a cool one for Vinegar Syndrome to actually get and kind of restore and make it look good. And that would be just an awesome thing if Vinegar Syndrome or somebody else would pick this movie up and, make it look real good. But it's always been like the second tier release. So I'm hoping, more people like it, more people get interested in it. Somebody will maybe put it out and give it the, really good release. But I really enjoyed this one. So the pick for my movie that I want him to review is Silent Night, Bloody Night from 1972. And it's actually here on YouTube. I'll leave a link to it on YouTube. So if you haven't seen this and you don't have a copy of it, you can find it here on YouTube and watch it. It might be a little grainy because nobody's really, really, fixed it up and make it look real great. There's been attempts, but I'm hoping Vinegar Syndrome will get in there and really clean it up and make it look great. But, and I'll leave the link to this one below. And another question was something like, what is something that you'd like to see more of his channel or less of his channel? And everything looks, he does a really good job, so I'm not going to complain about what he does. But I'd like to see more maybe of his collection. Maybe movies that he has. I don't know if he does some of those, but I'd like to just see more of his collection and stuff like that. But, all his reviews and everything, I'm not complaining. He's got a really good channel, so don't think I'm complaining at all. I love his channel, but it's a question that he asks. So I just like to see more of his collection, I guess, just more of his movies and stuff. I like those where somebody kind of just, this is the new movie and this is, those are my favorites, but I love the reviews too. And another one is not really a question, but just tell some of my favorite people that I watch on YouTube. And the two that come to mind are TheHORRORman and Horrific Nightmare JM. And these are just two of my buddies on here, and they do a really good job. I want everybody to watch their videos. TheHORRORman's been on here forever. He's got a really good collection, and they're part of the Super Smash Brothers. And like I said, they do a really good job of talking about movies and cutting up and just having fun. And like I said, TheHORRORman, he does a lot of his not on Blu-ray or DVD where he shows a VHS movie. And sometimes it's just a movie that he's actually burned off because you can't find any copies of it, or he doesn't have a copy of it. And it's just movies that you can't actually find anywhere, on DVD or Blu-ray. And he tells you, and he's just got a lot of them. Both of them make collection updates where they show movies they picked up and stuff. And you know, the Horror Man does a good job of that, and Horrific Nightmare JM, he does a good job on his reviews too, which the Horror Man does too. Both of them do some reviews. But I like Horrific Nightmare because he gets in depth. He'll tell you a lot about the actors and the directors and different things like that, and he'll tell you a lot of good stuff about the movies. He does a really good job on his reviews too. So those are two that I just kind of wanted to put out there that they need some more love. They did really, you know, these are the guys that I usually watch a lot, you know, and I try to comment on their videos, and they're good friends of mine, you know, over the years that I watched their videos. I kind of cut up and talk to them. They're always nice to me. I'm all, you know, really good guys. So check out their videos, like I said. But again, I guess that'll be it for my video, and I'll leave a link to Leo, which is the man behind Geek Legion of Doom. I'll leave a link to his this contest video. I'll leave a link to a place where y'all guys can watch Silent Night, Bloody Night. I believe it's still on YouTube. If it is, I'll go ahead and put that up. And I'll leave a link to TheHORROman, and I'll have a link to Horrific Nightmare JM. And like I said, great job, Leo, on your 15,000 subscribers, and you're going to get to 20,000 before you know it. I mean, he just flies on subscribers. His videos are so great. People just subscribe to him. I mean, it's just crazy. But he just does a really good job. And like I said, he's one of those guys, sometimes I put videos up, like if it's a movie I haven't seen, I'll go to Walmart or somebody and just show it and say, hey, have you guys seen this movie? And Leo's always nice enough to say, hey, I done a video on it. And he'll be like, you know, go check my video. It's been a little while since I've watched it, so I can't really tell that much about it. So go watch my video, and then, you know, you can see if the movie's any good. And usually if he likes a video, then usually I'll like a video, but he'll explain to you, you know, his likes and dislikes of the movie. So he does a really good job on his reviews. So go check all them guys out. Everybody go check out Silent Night, Bloody Night. Go check out Leo at Geek Legion of Doom. Go check the Horror Man out, and go check Horrific Nightmare JM. Until next time, have a good one, and see ya.